What's happening, young people? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking to you about 5 tips on how to So it's coming to the end of January, and we thought that now that the dust has settled, maybe your resolutions have kind of faded and you haven't carried on with those. It's a good time to kind of think about this year ahead and maybe start to assess what you want 2020 to look like. So we're talking about how to thrive and not just survive, because often it's like how to survive 2020 or 2020 or 2020. Often it's about like just trying to survive it, but it just seems so negative, that idea of just surviving. Rather, we want you to thrive. We want 2020 to be a really great year for you.
And so these are just 5 tips on how to do that. And to be honest, we're with you in this journey. Like, these are tips that we want to take on board, that we've thought about, we've prayed about, and it's stuff we need to work on in ourselves.
Check out the vid.
Tip 1, exchange a bad habit with a good habit. Basically, all of us have bad habits, whether that's eating too much, spending too much time watching TV or on your phone, or getting up late for school. Whatever that may be, we do have bad habits. And sometimes, especially with the new year, we can be so determined to change those things. We're just so focused on, like, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that, I shouldn't be doing that habit, that we end up actually doing it because we're thinking about it so much. So one thing I like to propose is maybe in this new year, exchange it with a good habit. For example, maybe instead of spending so much time on your phone, you spend some time with your family, or you go for a walk, you read your Bible, or something like that. Exchange a bad habit with a good habit.
January can often be about resolutions, and quite often what happens is you have these resolutions that aren't realistic, and you get a few weeks into the year and you've already messed up, and you just think, well, what's the point? I might as well just not even worry about it and not even try. But actually what we can do as Christians is we can make a resolution each day. We can resolve every day to make good choices, and make choices that are going to benefit us, that don't leave us frustrated, don't leave us feeling down and feeling depressed, but actually benefit us in the long run. So we read it in Colossians 3:15 that it talks about letting the peace of Christ rule in your heart. If the peace of Christ is ruling in your heart, it's like peace is like king, like peace is in charge. So that basically means that whenever you make any decisions, you let that peace make the decisions for you. So if you've got a decision to make, or you're not sure about what to do in a certain situation, if you feel peaceful about it, then maybe that's a sign it's the right thing to do. But if you don't feel peaceful, then maybe it isn't the right thing to do. So it could be that you're stressing about this thing and you just don't feel comfortable about it. Or it could be that you're going around different people trying to find someone who's going to justify a bad decision that you're about to make. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts so that your decisions are made by the peace that comes from God.
Look forward and don't dwell on the past. When we look at our past, there are probably many things that we are happy about and maybe some things that we aren't so happy about. This year, how about we look forward and be excited about what God's going to do next? Take each day as it comes and be thankful for it, because God's given you that day. And don't dwell on the past. Yeah, you can look at it. Yeah, you can be thankful God got you through it, but don't dwell on it. Look forward and be excited. God's doing a new thing. Choose joy. I know for myself, I can very much not choose joy. I can be quite a grumpy so-and-so sometimes. But something I've learned is to choose joy. Maybe some difficult things are going to happen to you during this year. And the Bible actually says something about that in Philippians. It says, do not be anxious about anything, but with prayer and petition, present your requests before God. And that basically means whenever we have something maybe really negative going on in our life, something that's really tough, we can give it to God. We can show God. It actually goes on to say, whatever is true, whatever is noble, wherever is right, wherever is pure, wherever is lovely, and whatever is admirable, it actually says to focus on those things. It says whatever is excellent, whatever is praiseworthy, think about such things. So this year I'm going to make more of an effort to think of the positive in every situation, no matter what that is, and not dwell on the negative. And I'd like to challenge you to that today as well. Don't dwell on those anxieties, give them to God. And yeah, choose joy in 2020. And yeah, choose joy in 2020. Choose joy in 2020. Do you want to do the outro here as well?
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, those were our top 5 tips on how to thrive this year, 2020. We really enjoyed doing this video, and we have more content on the way. But yeah, we just want you to go away from this looking at the new year in a positive light, and don't get down, even though January can seem like a really long and boring month. It's not.
It's a great month.
It's a great month.
It's the best month. It's actually best month this year so far.
So far, it's the best month. Check out our other videos. Go hit subscribe. Let us know what we should do next. Seriously, let us know what we should do next. We would love to hear from you. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you around.
Laters.
Laters.